Welcome in your VMproject tutorial to create your first project. Let's get on the website VMproject to get connected. So I click in there, click in sign here, sign in, and then I will enter the email address and the password that have been validated within the first subscription. So with this email and password, you will have access to your very VMproject session on which you will be able to create your project. So when you first connect on the VMproject section, you have your welcome pop-up that appears with first this video and then some basic information that you can read later on. On the bottom you also have other videos and a help center. You can close this pop-up on the startup if you want. So when you first connect, you have your personal space, which is called My View. You also have a Preferences tab. You should have more tabs than just My Account and then Availability, but we only have those two in here. So let's create our first project. To do so, I will click on the plus button on the bottom page and give it a name. Let's call it My First Project. You have to select it, click on the Planning tab, and then you have this page, which is very important for the creation of all your project. So you have the tree in which you would create it, the Gantt chart with your representation of your project, and the control board. It's quite important to add resources and give remarks. So let's create our first sub-project. So we already have a first element, and I will rename it Product. Give some tasks to it, such as let's say activity A and activity B. So these two tasks will belong to the product sub-project. If I want to add another sub-project, I have to click on my root project, click on the plus, and give it a new name. Okay, I will add two other tasks to my sub-project, which will be activity C and D. And with this, you already have a basic project. We're going to add some constraint on it. So to do so, I click on the task, left click in the middle of it so that I have a target, and I maintain my left click and drag it up till the next task. I will do it again for the second sub-project between my tasks, and here are my constraints. Now that I've done that, I'm going to add some resources. You have to know that for this project only, we already have been creating many resources, but you can see that in another tutorial. So I have clicked on my root project. I'm going to add all the resources, all the members that are going to work on my project, give them some value in pounds for instead, but it can be another currency. I have to decide the exact value, and then who will be a project member and who shall be the project leader. Once I have done that, I will allocate my members to my sub-project. So I will decide who will have which task exactly. Don't forget to click on the recalculate button. It helps you having a first budget, because with this you will see that considering the tasks and the allocation of the members, you will have a first budget that will be created. Right, now that I have added all my resources, I can change my view and have a better view on the planning with all this budget and the real view that will appear, the planned and the projection views. I can enlarge some columns. You can also move them if you want. So with this, your project is quite done.